so ewo mu yɛde nyina eba beso mu anwumre ya to din sɛ Paramount News na kaseɛ yi emu ɔde yie papapa na ensɛm a yɛde nam yi yɛde mu aseda ɛma hola Sevilla Herbal Center fi aseda bi Nkonfama Center for Apostolic Ministerial Apprenticeship go same travel and talk ho bi ɛna fi Eden Hills Residential Service trum nyina ka ho ɛna fi nyumaku ahodo a wɔn keka ho bi na abo anwumre yi yɛde nsɛm yi ɛbrɛ wɔ na ensɛm a yɛde nam no de di mu akote bi ɛne sɛ Swafo abedi akire ya wo hwe enwomasua ensam so ewo man mu ade atodwa wo kire se obesre se training colleges ahodo ewo man mu no se wo mo tete wo mo mofra na wo mo tete wo mo kwan ya wo befa so aso mo konkurase a wo betumi ayatwuma ewo ho no mo afa ye bewura mu ewo ensem foforo enso emu wo de atodwa se aban ebo ne timi se de ye fra ne se digital terrestrial television no obesakra mu na fe wanya ankrankran so abomasum se be ya aban ho ebetumi ahehan ne kakra Canada aban no aso o my Ghana asene ewo feed Ghana program mu a watu mechanic boho ahodo de ama enkrobi ewo atifido mantem no emu yebekọ amahodo so ensem mu na abayo aketoa ya afekura na abaye yi wanya mfirisi adunan abayo ya ko hospital se wo kwa koye ne to enam so ama wafamu ahwere ne nkwa ensam pi eka we hone gide ensam ewu mu ya bobɔ ne nyina no anwre yi yete eba besom wo me ena me som kase bɔ so o mahene kofi asempa ene medin ya nwre yi me som na me de nsam yi e de abrɛ ma ye na ye ho na fi emu nkyeremu nyina yemfa emra Absaya se ensamna semfam free enwomasua emuen St Vincent College of Education ye wo yendi wo mo ayenkasa ho dwumadie atonsa e de afre soafo bi de kire ya wo hwe o man enwomasua so woronyamfo Clement apak na abra wo koye no ene wo gibre e kasa ye pa na ne nkasa yem e na wode tudwa wo kire se ebra no nyina no e ya na colleges of education ye wo ye man yi mu no se ekobase bia wo matete emofra wie ama mofra yi wo mapia bontensa kyerkyefo na ye do mu kɔ sabi nkurase na aya na omu nwinwi ya na eye won ya se wo betumi akɔ na akɔkɔ kyerade eno na soafo yi de afutuo ma akyerkyefo ahodo a wo mo kyerade wo saa suapon yi emu no wo kyerɛ mu se wo mo tete wo mofra na wo mo mfa saa de nyina enhyɛ wo mu se ebetumi abase wo bewie sukuu no ye mfa nkonkoto krum yemfa onton kan kumase ana seta krade ba bi nemum ye do beto enkuro nketoa de bi mu se ye do kɔ hɔ a enwinwi e wo se otumi kɔ na okɔkɔ kyerɛ de se ba ne se yi a ebetumi aboa pa eno achi na wo kyerɛ mu se ekwan ya omofa so omoma emofa no so ntete no omoma enhia omopa sanse na nsan obete se mofa etro license exams obehu a na oma feli poto eya na ha adwene pa eno ti kwan omofa so a omoma ntete no omoma enhia omuye papa na wontiriti ma enimdie a emofra no ebegye ewo sukuu mu ho no wo matimi e de aba bonten so
Education in addressing the challenges of falling standards is very critical because it starts with the teacher. One area which has been of great concern to the Ministry of Education is the quality of teachers churned out by our colleges of education, as evident in the results by the National Teaching Council as recorded from the teacher licensure exam. The abysmal performance of some teachers raises questions about how people are selected to enter the colleges of education and what the colleges do to ensure that those they train graduate to meet the minimum performance benchmarks. It is in addressing these challenges that the ministry set up the Kwame Alovi Committee to review the mode of licensing teachers to ensure that colleges play a direct role in the professional licensing process and assure that only capable trained teachers are graduated from our colleges. In the case of St. Vincent College of Education, we are proud of the progress made in just a few years since the establishment of your college. However, we are equally mindful of the challenges you continue to face as a young institution, particularly in the area of inadequate infrastructure. Education in addressing the challenges of falling standards is very critical because it starts with the teacher. One
Entoa ensam no so na yenko ensam foforo emu. Ora same jamfi eye pani kwankyerefo ye a wono eneda good board dwumaku no ano. Na nsentem wutete ensam a womanfo eka ede efa good board dwumaku yi ho a ya na ebi akwakoye se womanfo etwi omanim. Ya na ebi akwakoye se womanfo ebo wono mabaso ene obi a ene ne nsam a ya wotai eka fa won ho. Na de edimu akoten pa na ya na womanfo eka se na gold board dwumaku na nsan ya yete gold board yi sika won wonye sika ketewa sika twitwiri die sanse na nsan behwe a gold board ombeye na omawuram ewo meyame ahodo na womo edoneti sika anano bi kura de omo kodoneti pick up makoma kunum ni nyina mu ena omanfo ka se ene gold board sika aba won ho eno kura nam so bie ena womo kyerkyerem se ne samje mfenya sika se tam ya wode hwe ne ho ena busua na wabekyerkyerem obekasa pa ede afa ho ya wo kyerɛ sɛ nokura pa sɛ nsɛm bi a ya omanfo eta kan kanisa no ɛya odwene ho a wonte ase sanse gold board no ɛnya bakofo adwuma ɛya omamu ni nyinaa ɛdea wono de na dwuma ɛne sɛ obɛda ano keke ɛno nti sɛ de omanfo sika sɛ ai samegye mfenya sika gold board sika bɔ mo ho no wodwene ho a wonte ase sanse sɛ wohwɛ gold board no nkasa pa ne dwuma de nyinaa ɛne sɛ Ghana yɛ sika sidi wobɛsesa ayɛ ne sika akɔ na fe wa mane ede akwa ma hodo so na fe wasan gye dollar no ede aba na san dollar na ebeba no aba be boa mo man yesika sem atimi agina brane ene wani gold board na dwuma ya wo mo ye nti se wo mo kyerɛkyerɛ mu a ema esi so se sameje mfenya sika sanse na nsan gold board ye donation ahodo a wodwene ho a wonte ase sanse nsem nyina no ya na wotibia wono ankasa no won hyada emfa ne serious sa.
Anytime, so there are a lot of people who come to worry me because they think the gold board is so rich. Anytime they hear that we've exported $6 billion, they think that the $6 billion is sitting somewhere. And I've even had members of parliament make such arguments that, a gold board was giving so little in the budget, $279 million. Where did you get money from to buy $6 billion? Let's educate, let's throw light on that so that people can understand. Our gold trade is a revolving business. So you can give me 10,000 cedis to buy gold. Okay? But in a matter of a year, I can buy gold worth 1 billion with that 10,000. Why? Because every 3 days, I will buy gold worth 10,000, go and sell it, bring the money again, convert it into cedis, buy gold again, go and sell it, get dollars, convert it into cedis, buy gold again. So it's a revolving trade. So cumulatively, you can buy 1 billion of gold over a certain period with just 10,000 cedis as a seed, capital. That's what we mean by that. It doesn't mean that we have been giving 6 billion and we bought 6 billion. No, right. It's a revolving trade. And two, the money that we used to buy, now we are not even drawing down on the budgeted funds we're giving as seed trading capital. We take our trade capital largely from Bank of Ghana. So what does Bank of Ghana do? There are people who need dollars in Ghana. These are banks. These are BDCs who import oil and other importers, other businesses who need dollars or FX to do business. Okay. Now, if their banks are unable to meet their needs, their dollar demands, then the banks put all their requests together, because these are valid requests. Then they send them to Bank of Ghana. So Bank of Ghana does something we call FX forward auction. So Bank of Ghana says, if you need FX dollars, come to me, make your request, support it with the needed documentation for me to know that these are all legitimate imports or payments that you want to make. And once I clear that, I will fix a rate for you. I'll give you 7 days. I'll take your CDs, and in 7 days, I'll give you the dollar at a certain agreed fixed rate. That is what the auction means. So when Bank of Ghana takes those CDs, the Bank of Ghana comes to give the CDs to Gold Board. That CDs plus other CDs the Bank of Ghana will have is given to Gold Board. And then Gold Board, within a T+3 cycle, use the CDs to buy gold, expose the gold, and then we get paid dollars. And then the Bank of Ghana gives us CDs again to go and buy gold. Anytime, so there are a lot of people who come to worry me because they think the Gold Board is so rich. Anytime they hear that we've exported.
Minister for Communication, Digital Innovation and Technology. Oronyam for Samuel Nate George. Oman for Krabon Mrane say Jata George. San say na near de papa. Na wakasande ewo Africa Media Bureau. Na broadcasting at the crossroads. Jumadi na se na okokasa ye. Ni nyina mu no na wode to so a wo kire se. Se wo hwe digital terrestrial television ya yitwantia FN DTT network no a. TV bi a yetai ehwe ewo ye TV so a ye nyusu decoders ahodo no a. Na ekoba ne se no a. TV ahodo a ya egu sa channel no eso no. Ana wo kire se de omusi edi omudwuma fa no. Ya na aban eso masene yie papa na nso nansan temu no wo hwese de demasi ekwa yesi duakro hwaje mframa ebu enunti aban pese wo sakra mu kakra na wotumi tete na kwaban mu emasa network yi obiebie mu pa enunti obepe se stakeholders ahodo ebetumi abamu na omo aba abeboa bi sanse wo hwe enhyehyɛ ya kane omodi gu akwan mu na nka wo se uyo obi anka fe no wabie TV no foforo kora na enka wo requirement fee was enka utua no was enka 50% pe edema omo a omo ahyase no enka wo kɔ wanimu a wadu second year no na wa betua 75% Africa krakra wo kɔ third year no na epija ekosoro saa na nso kamera se adwuma kɔ bi afa bronya ho a wo mo we pa no pa ye de saa de beto wonti omo bo apara wo ntua hwe na ban ye ka na wo bo edu se beye ya ban yi ne komu bedwu no na ne ho behinha ne kakra nti obesere se obetimi ateretere saa de mu obeteretere mu a ewo san kwankore enso etimi boa ema ne manyina etimi koyie edema ban no.
The government of Ghana established the National DTT Transmission Network in 2016 under the leadership of the then minister, my big brother, Honorable Edward Kofi Omani Boama. May his soul rest in peace. The strategy then was for the government to support the industry with the investment in the network and to gradually cover the operational cost through payments by TV stations as follows. It was supposed to be zero fees in the first year, 50% of the price in the second year, 75% of the cost in the third year, and then full cost recovery thereafter. Following the change of government in 2017, the policy direction was not implemented until much later, when my predecessor, the Honorable Esla Owusu Ekufo, attempted to introduce fees for DTT operations and maintenance. However, the Industry Association, GIBA, went to court, and there has still not been an implementation of the cost recovery arrangements. The over 45 stations on the platform have not paid any fees for the 10 years the platform has run for the operation and maintenance of the transmission network. The government of Ghana has borne the cost over this period, thereby subsidizing private enterprise. This is not sustainable and must come to an end. I thought you would clap. We have to come to the table as partners to establish a straightforward arrangement for the financial sustainability of our national DTT platform. The government is working to expand the platform due to the high demand for slots. We're working on Max 3. Whilst we do this, we must commence discussions immediately, and I'm grateful to the Africa Media Bureau for this platform, on how the stations using the platform can contribute to the operations and maintenance of the platform. The government of Ghana established the National DTT Transmission Network.
Ene waya amamre ene amane apaw enipa emakomako adwenu ensia ya womo akwakoye committee a womba beda National E-commerce Committee no eso na saa edipa ya pa wo mi wo mu beboa ama edwadi ahodo a yedi ewo ntintan kese no so no yetimi atretiri mu pa ewo oman yi emu dwumadi no ase no so afo abedi akire ya wo hwe oman yi edwadi ensem so nyamfo Samson ahi wono ede gina mu ya wo pawo saa empinifo yi se wo mmra na wo mameye adwuma na adwuma a wode ehye wo nsa ene se ba wo mo bayi enye se bia yate committee ni keke saa dabi wo mo ba bayi adwuma pa wo mo beboa ama wo mo apese wo mo digwa ewo ntintan kese no so yatima mo ntete a kyerɛkyerɛ wo mo kwan be fa so na internet fraud yi entimi emetete wo mo na mum wo mbedidwa no anya emfaso eno achi no wo mbeboa se be ya enema ahodo nso a ye mane edi free ye nkrom ha ekɔ ama ahodo so no ebetimi apagya mu pa na o maboa so ama enwuma atimi abuso ewo oman Ghana ha ne kokoro mu no wo mbetretere dwade mu se be ya African Continental Free Trade Area ya be wura mu wa bibirim ha no yebetimi anya so mfaso na boa ama oman Ghana ye dwade agina na so yi pa.
Individuals drawn from across governments, the private sector, logistics, finance, and technology. Each of you brings unique insights. No single entity can accomplish this mission alone. Success will depend on breaking down silos and building bridges. Our greatest strengths will lie not in individual expertise, but in collective action. I urge you to approach your role as architects of resilience. You are just not laying the groundwork for today's e-commerce environment, but helping to shape systems capable of withstanding future challenges. A rural artisan in Sahibodi receives an international order from Amsterdam due to the transforming power of technology. Her products, once limited to a local market, are now reaching customers all over the world. But for this to happen smoothly, we must ensure secure digital payment systems, seamless cross-border trade, and reliable delivery to the last mile across every corner of Ghana. These are not challenges to fear. They are rather frontiers we must conquer. This is because they constitute real, pressing issues in the e-commerce value chain. And with the right thinking and coordination, they can become opportunities for Ghana to lead. Once constituted, this committee must become both a think tank and a solution engine. That's a body that not only identifies challenges but drives tangible progress. The foundation is being laid today. The journey begins now.
I want to assure you that we will do our best to properly coordinate activities in the space and let Ghana benefit fully from e-commerce. I want to also assure you that we will do all within our power to make sure that we don't lose out on the opportunities that this brings to the country. On that note, and on behalf of all my members, we want to thank you for the
individuals.
Abayi etim po baako se obeboa amoman yetimi akoye nimpa ewokua yom eye Feed Ghana program ya wote ebaye se betimi aboa ama enuane yedua na dodo mu pa na fe enuane yetimi abuso ewo mayimu ye mane bi no na yedibi se beya ye ho ebetimi ahehan yen na Canada ban aye ne se dwumadi no ye dwumadi a edonokon na eso ani so pa enunti obeye de betimi bia se obetumi aboa ama Feed Ghana program no etimi akonanim enam so ama Canadian ambassador edema oman Ghana Her Excellency Miriam Vlontrat wono so ene so afo ya wo hwe oman yi yekua yo ensem so akaboma ye ne se wombeboa omanfo yi a womo atifido mantemo enunti womo ayi mansim akomako adudunum kire 25 ede asi wo se wombemo mo solar powered boreholes ahodo a ebetumi aboa ama irrigation atumi akoso afi akuyafo nso benya nsupa anom ewo empotem ho na so afọ ya wo hwe o man yekura yonsam so nyamfo ayekupoku ekasa wo dwumadi na se no kire se wo hwe dwumadi ya asase mpo dada ya mansini na hodo be se edu wo monsa aka wo mode dadaada wo hwe saboba nanton afi solar tuna karba jirapa sisala lora wo nyina ensa aka wo mode a aka mansini no makoma be se edu no mu a wo mode no enhwemu akoso dada ama wo no manfo adi hu nkomo ahwe kwan wo befa so a saa nema ni nyina betumi akoso na aboa enti enche bia omoso ede no ebehya ase
Canada's valuable contribution to the government flagship Feed Ghana program. In response to a request made during the courtesy call on the Ministry of Food and Agriculture by Her Excellency Miriam Montrat, the Canadian High Commission, committed to support the ministry with the installation of 25 solar-powered boreholes across the northern Savannah and Upper West regions. I am pleased to report that 10 of these boreholes have already been installed and are fully operational. The beneficiary communities are as follows. Northern region, we have Karaga district, that is Tamongu community, Mion, Salampine community, Nanton, we are talking about Shenk, and then Saboba, we are talking about Bakundiba, and then Savannah, we have East Gonja district, we have a community called Panshebu. Savannah again, we have Solatuna Kalba, there is a community in that district called Jindabio, and then Upper West, Jirapa district, we have Chapuri. Upper West, again, we have Laura district, Domini. Upper West, we have Nandon district, Ketio. And then Upper West, again, we have Sesala East, Sakai. In all these communities, the boreholes have been completed, mechanized, solar-powered. Water is being pushed to the field for our farmers and the youth to go into vegetable production all year round. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, now the remaining 15 communities, for the remaining 15 selected communities, installation works, let me take that again. Furthermore, feasibility studies and community engagements have been completed for the remaining 15 selected. Canada's valuable contribution to the government flagship Feed Ghana program. In response to a request made during
Microfinance and Small Loans Center, you can see a friend of Maslok. Name Krabata Bia, a war Bono Mantam no emu. Emu and Penifua, Yapa Wom, Ama Womoka Kudijuma, Ewo, Mansinum, Womoso Assasie, ya, Womo Bontra, a Hodwanwa. Na womane e maadwa defo ahodo a e woman sinem ediahye mu ebon komo e wo kwan wo mefa so betumi aboa wo mu e wo edwadi ahodo a wo mu die emu na mantamo no peni kwanchefo a wo no e na basikasem a woda ano eye Ewura Salamatu Adams obomane ya wo kire se wo hwe ne boss foforo a ya pawo no a wo beda adwumadi no ano na Ewura Arena Kenten na ni suade hunu pa na se obeboa ma ama ma adwade atimi akọ nanimu pa enu nti abra wa bayi oboa na kama wo mu a wo mo deka wo lo ahodo yi a yede mama mo behwe na wayiyi ni nyina e de afiri ho afi wo mo so a esefata se ye mo musika akra e de bo wo mo aboso mu na eboa wo mo emu dwade a wo mu di no etimi kọ nanimu no ni nyina ko behwe aye na waboa sanse se wo hwe maslok dwumagdie no ne ba eba ye na eba se ebeboa edwadefo ne titirewu eye ma enti obi anka na koma nto ne yem se edwade a wodi no maslok ada romanti ebekoyi pa de ma no
se wo hwe ye currency wa na ni so ade hu na de na ni so pa eye se ema no ye be ma ye mu ayedu efa ye dwumadi a ye di se ye mfomu dwuma a ye nsanu dwuma ana se edwade a ye di nti ne ye ka ne se ye nya abotre kakra on se a change of government a process recoveries no ye nti minim say in due course no ye de ensempa beba beto pono so na emma no a wo mo pelos no e de aye wo mo kua adwuma no wo nyina in fact sene wo mo kana ma meri ahopa na chesa utimu say lady a o se 25 acre of land a odua abro ni ade na opelona onya so akọ banks bebra onya na ye me kire se de maslok na ye ndimu no e bia na tete no ye pursue a man agenda and this time around the maslok no with the reset agenda sabi president edia to nani so na CEO so pesa oboa no ma omaba mu the unit is there to support them to grow their businesses enti omonko to omoye me make ne say I think say emra so say ye nyina ye beka ye ho obum asema me personally me wo me NGO basically no ne me ye ne say emma yi edie no ye koso ebo hu the road this time round no ye bibi say ye rewura ba bibia opportunities wa ye benya e dia support to emma especially women in agri business no any ma omode omonsa eye ade na omudi dwa no and we will do it enti ye bebo mode ye be rewura ti se ne ye ti bibi ti se wo hwe ye current CEO anani so ade hu na de nani so pa eye say emma no be ma
kasei ewo Great Commission Television eso ye din sam no eko omanfo mpotemu ensem emu yewremu ewo isanse bontefo ya ewo Amansia West ewo Asante Mantam no emu na ohene ya owo isanse bontefo ye na nasia wo kese ye otoso wo mienu wode adesrede ato aban ene mpenifo ahodo wani mu se wosere wo mu adapa ne kuro ni mu no we die nyame ya na dom kura ama Asanko Mines o masia yare sabia fe pa de ama no ade sabia ye o masia mani aka nurse fo mbe mu adwuma ade sabia isi ho ene dan da nyina mframa nam ho saa emfidie nsu gum kama empa sisi mu ne kwabra ne dumi fa hwa na ni haro akopɛ ho ada kakra na okofi wahu saa na ekoso a ohia nurse fo ya wo ba be ye mu adwuma ede ama no na obi hu dodo na watimi akɔ ama won mo ahwe no wode sansem nyina atudwa abra na koho ya woromo wo kwa menkroma suapon mu ewo Kumasi Asante Mantam wura mu ho a omokoye health screening so nkokora ewo ni kuro ni mu na wode sansem eni adesede efa so a wode to mpinifo anim eno achi penia na odi project no anim Grace tete boaten esubre eni semtofo ebonkomo
te hospital asmaya na kan ye no ampa edimu pa na akohwe hospital ya mansifuei alawro ma yesidiesi ye ho mu no a nanka etimaka ye se obi kura yare won kawe kura no obi tumi firi wa ba yanso so ade ba ko tusin wo mu yes aban so babu am letime dimu ma yen se a doctor fo nim difo ene nurse fo o mmeka ye ho madwumadie a ese koso elma hospital kesi bia no etimi akoso ya mayen sanse mfidie a ya de bego mo no se mfidie ne nya wo mo wehu nimdie anya ego no kwa nti ya meka ade ato
ese imre bi etwe mu no nanka ye wo yare bi efe no communicable disease enu ye yare bi a echime ya me no enya contact anasa oni obi nya contact a obenye bi naga sa yare na nanka anu ye den pa wo Ghana ha basesi abebi aye koye nimu akwakodro no non communicable diseases aye yare a owo awuntimi fa mo obia enu na ekoso pa hayen enti
na eno no omanfo yi wo mo ehia nurse fo ahodo pa ti wo ye nurse ni na se ubetu hu acha ubetuma wura mu isanse bontefu akokoye adwuma ede aboa won mo ebegina sansemi so na yadan ye ho sima eba so na omanfo mpotemu a ene eda so gina eba sisi ya
Abusia for ya mu bia kwaba e de ba Pensign Company Limited so edmaku a wo Ghana ha wakofa eduro nwanwaso e de abadwa so a eduro no eye nwanwade akese eduro ni din ne Cement Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsule eduro na ne mra na de agan no wudnam na wote agan a eduro yi na me be kanfo de amagana ni bia na se bibini bia se obenya bie na won so anonom na etimi aboa no sa eduro won so aye ka ho asemi Semens Vital Herbal Mixture ene ne capsules no eye eduro aye adwuma wontini mu eduro yi uyo bia sabi o mema sem eda fom tinkeja bema ne ntimi man mu so kra bema ne ntimi mpega no ho uye bema sabi woni obehiem na sisia no waje mu a nso eduro yi ye kanfo de amawo eduro yi ye eduro a ebeboa ma wontini na etimi asore gina so ebe mamoja de afusane wo bema no mu ama bema na etimi asore gina so ye na wotimi abo adwuma na ama o piafo obi bia sabi oni atenka so yo ba so ye bema wuhia eduro Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules anemra ne de agan ne bi kona koto binom watenka ayira na tekokra kona koto eduro ne bi nanom na bohu sabi eduro no esi ye adwuma sifa afei wuye ne to nchen sabi obi wo hono ma fitikom o how pa kese pa so yo ba na wo kom fitire na se wo menses na ma ebeyi a eduro ebeboa eye Semens Vital Herbal Mixture kona koto eduro no binom be ma fitiko no bibia ye kama de amount afei so wote yaw o fitiko mu a eduro ebeboa eye Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules afei so obi won ma sabi wa ko jane nan no na moja di akire we oba na otisa de bia hu moja no tiemiye pa se moja no ye gon bright red we no ka se bright red a en na say do betimi abo ma moja ni nyina to atwa e de ama okra afei so obi so a sabi ne to ase twetwe no we ni kan se sciatica wo sciatica eduro betimi abo ama yaw ne twetwe na wo ni nyina etimi ati akokra no e ye agan Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules eduro no eye adwuma wontini mu na enuane no bi eduro we mu a eboa pa ye fen nitric oxide say nitric oxide no wunya eba oni padua ma enti bi emu asi enti na aka tare ba bebiem ba be hu ntini ama ntini metuna da wo module time de afusane usisi ena ya ye wo neurotransmitters a sonifri adwen no ho ena eba eno na se obi te jawa na se okọ pains bi mu a na sa neurotransmitter no etimi aba beboa ama pain na se yaw no etimi akofom edrei ewo nyane no bi wo mu a etimi release neurotransmitter ye fe no endorphin na sa endorphin ne pa se usisi ena yaw jaw na wote no ewo usisi mu no edrei eba be stop ni nyina yisu dopamine na be yi yaw ni nyina afiri wo ko e de amount enti so sisi yo ya eduro wo so num e ya agan Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules eduro age award yenim de ye ka ho asem no 2022 best waist pain product of the year 2023 eduro age award e fasisi ya de ho 2024 ye sa hwe ni musa afie di anim nyina so ye be sa age award no wo ye bema na wo pese unyina so no gina so peme wabla obenu meduro no sima kakra bi ati a fe number no a egu screen ase no o fe number na ye be no be kasa kama ni ato se do be sia no meduro no na emi na timi aboa ama bibia e kama ma o afa su ba bia be nya bia to no ye di egu screen so na emom tie ni ye pa se wo kumase ene ne pattern wo store wo pese o tu bi ton a be bia e di kan PFA pharmacy New Road Junction wana PFA pharmacy o store kese a obenya brand atu honum akwakoton afi Colinac ewo Ashtown oni Dani Herbal obi nyina wa Ashtown ko ho Fredimens eso okeo ono so be ma obi ato afi so Sambora ewo Kagetia Gate 3 no opposite pe edroi edra eba beboa eyi sa o hawo nyina afi wa kwa ma enti pe bi akiri kwan to agan a etrese ejan no pedito na enkotote ema na so nya wa ho den pepepe edama
ma ya na wase se wati brenda watwen ye da so agina mu ewo manfo mpotamu enkomoya eho ye wuramu ewo pomposo akaporiso ewo oboase east mansini mu ewo asante mantam no emu na adesuafo ene krumafo ahodo a wo ewo ho no na wo mani agi ne wo mu boshire papa sanse esuo bi a na eda ho nsamso a na eda so no o na nya akọ no kra nyame aye won mu adom ama Anglo God Ashanti eye dwumako yi a wo mutufu makudie ewo mpeso ano so o mayam mo sei fe na ene adwumade na efe pa ya wo hwe empedifo ahodo a ewo mpeso ano so a wo mani age ho pa na nanomo empedifo abuse ewo ho akamfo dwumako yi eno chi afi Obuase East Municipal Assembly penia wono ene da mansini no ano sa bankrache odmanyamfo William Kofi Azowu wono so agibre abo Anglo God Ashanti wabo mamba so papa se dwumadie se de efe pa na wose nye honko aka police se omu hia bi wo ho afi bra abebo me se yiye mu behia bi ewo ho nom enyuma ahodo bi a Anglo God Ashanti wo moye no efe na obesre se ma omo ane nso ha yi a omo nto aso na omunye pi nso a eheka ho
so Obuase East ede omasi ewo dwumadi so se ya oma ba beye edi amaye na me kan san dia ka se awofo akyerɛkyerɛfo obibia ntunu bafo se ne ya yewie sa bridge ye fo bridge ya yewie ya nyiska ofa so ya nya ohwe obia mfa bridge ni mfimfim biom obia momone so befa footbridge ne so se be ye betima bo se be timamufo ban na enkwa timi akoso onipa wotiase a na owadi di de meka nyina no se ofra ni nyina mfa so na omuntimi emoa ema se be dachi nyina ne ye mofra ya obi nimba bia obi owo hanom nne no obekwa kopi ti ye bom nyina ho ban
minni kura na me say ya pay records ne wo pay e wo Obuase East accident dia otimi enke a aba obeyi sa bridge yi kwa waje fim enche bia ye prison officer baako agene kwa ya no patutu a wokono okuduma enti na aside no mpo no saa de we bridge e miensa o mpo so de akaproso na brabo mu bi eso a ye ache en ebra na me ye government appointee wo assembly ebra na Obuase na abom no me kai say abaye minute mu ya discuss ya ama 8 years here ya badada ne free so ma ye friend say another 8 years ye nya ho hwe aja ye ba ya wadaroma ye ni nananom ne ye friend say ani assembly man for ye kabu ne UMA for kasa ana o maji atuma o ma ya ma because na ye so say ebe ye car be so kasipa but ana UMA for so mi o ma ye ne kama
so Obuase East ede omasi ewo dwumadi so se ya oma ba beye edi amaye na me kan san dia ka se awofo akyerɛkyerɛfo obibia ntunu bafo se ne ya yewie sa bridge ye fo bridge
awe ka se no ekọ amahodo so ensem emu yewramu ewo Drango ye wo Mexico na Drango no eye brono baako ya ewo Mexico krono emu abaywa kuma ya wo mfisia no edu nan na ababa yi ese sabe eto ene empoku ye nyame de ma no esusa etepese wotrem ema eya kese pa sade be ya kwasi ne kanete munyina ni baje ho kama no musia sa omo hwa bitumi hwe no wato ne ka atwene ni nyina mu wose na nije ho na eya semu ababa yi ede Paloma Nicole Arellano Escobedo ni din eno no aba owura mu ewo hospital ma ene a doctor fo yi edada ne mani kama eyeye mpokua yi ene na chi e ma no fe afi okoya ade wie ye no ba fi a ade huna na ehunu tete ba bi akaka ko na ano ya yedin na Carlos Arellano eya baba yi ne papa anu wo kire se ababa no na wonse da nim de kode potin ya ababa no aye no ewi ase no omo ka kire ne se eye covid na eye no afi ye de akoda ikodu ere sabi akoda yi afirimu se na enimpokua ene na chi no kokoye ye ana papa yi kire se ne maame ya oya wo se ne maame ya sanse ade ba ye nyina na ne maame pene so se mpokua yi susua oto sade esi aye no kope bi ka ho ana akatesi enso yes ani obepere akraka ho se de be ya memo ya ni beje ho a na ne maame no ne kiski kelele me kire de nkantima aha wono na yes ampoku adi ma akoda ya sese na akrache no ye fe no Victor aposifo aso ne mu se obebo ahwemu na wono no ne dwumadi a wodie se wono de ba ne mpoku ya pa ne se wonsisi oba wachi mfama wa o wotumi ya ne se mattress kama ye nyina nti ababa ye attendance pepepepe na ofamu wa hwere ne nkwa no na nso mi mayi pre akoye se ya afamu ahwere ne nkwa ensem bia ye de free meziku e de brewo enie abisa ye ko anigide ensem emu Ghana dwumtuni ane obo reggae tutu na nan tutu rasta yi ni ade ye fe no Rocky Dahuni na openi na nsantam se Ghana fo be hye ne nso a edipa numu a abamu mpenifo ma wo mo diplomatic passport no na waka ho bi Ghana fo te se ya mani bia ne ye behwe wo mo de na tua wo ma no se sokodu ye twi no papa ya manfo kasa wan Rocky bra papa ben wabo no kurum ha ye koma na diplomatic passport e de pa no wo ye no kurum ha ne wo manfo kasa ho a na no no kasa aje bre ene nsem trofo di nkomo wo ho no wo che se wa wo de ya na beje wa wo de ya na bra beje wo se obia wo ho asem ka no mana me ka nkire no wo ka kire mampani se adenti na mampani ama ne sa passport no sanse wo no adwuma wo ye no e no so na wo hwe na wa ye pa sanse wo hwe na nsantam se ye wotutu kwan na kwantu a wotu no nya se bia no ho ne te no ene wotu kwan na mom se be ya obebo man yi hu dawuro aton Ghana e wa mano ne eno ho dawuro bonko an wo bonti no wo se de ade ne sit fata no be ko wo ndi fata no fata no kono nya kwankwan ni ase eti se de yede na si aye no e fata se yede sa passport yi ema no enu ti ena ne saka wo se Ghana fo kura omo a etwi nanim so omu nimu a wo mu misa wo nko AI ho do mu nko bisa se wo no Rocky Dawuni no ye hwan wo so wo no wo ye UN ambassador ya wo ye adwuma pa e de boa enti se ya ma ne passport bi na won te ase a company ho na ekobisa no abusaka se bo no asi asida aye hola Sevilla Herbal Center ne dia afi Center for Apostolic Ministerial Apprenticeship ka ho go same travel and tour Eden Hills Residential Services anagad eya pos nya nwure bon sanka bi fa pos so na emu apapa na fi edum nka bi nyini nyina emfa emfiri ho na emu apapa na fi ne ma hodo nyina etumi nkoyi ma ukodwamu a watumi afi wosen asere kama aba ne nyina atoto yie edi ama waseda enko emfama production team ni nyina da camera afi editors na MCR omahene Kofi Asempa ene medi anwure yi me ena beso mu kasebo kwan so abden sami ebeso mu mama mu ene hwe